Hey, party people, broadcasting from deep in the heart of Texas. It is now the 11th hour. Do you know where your reality is? Hey guys, what is up? How are you guys doing out there today? I was going to go ahead and broadcast this a little bit earlier this morning, but yeah, I just just couldn't wake up. My sleep has been totally off, man. I hope everybody's been doing good, doing all right with that. I don't know what it is, man. It's like there's a disturbance in the force, if you know what I mean. Oh, excuse me, moving things around over here at the studio. Oh God. Anyway, I'm on my second cup of coffee, so it's definitely kind of morning for me. I'm just like I said, it's like I go to sleep and then I wake up and it's only like I swear I felt like I slept 8 hours and it's only been 2 hours or an hour. It's really bizarre world right now. A lot is happening. A lot is going on. Just a lot of strangeness out there. I'm going to check in on my social media platforms, probably why I'm on this broadcast, and I will report back anything interesting. I got a few tidbits to show you today. We're going to be all over the map, though. And let me see if I'm broadcasting on Odyssey. Let me see. I think this should be working. Hopefully, everything's good. I got to check that Odyssey because, oh, there it is. Let's see. Is it broadcasting? Yeah, it looks like we're live there on Odyssey. Good. Let me go ahead and copy this link and put it in my description here. Can I do that from here? See, I'm going to mess something up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to mess it up, man. I'm going to end up kicking myself out of my own broadcast. I can see this coming. Hold on, let's see here. If I go here, okay, yes, I can put in description, paste, save. I think I did it. Good. Okay, so the Odyssey broadcast is if you guys don't know, we're moving to Odyssey slowly but surely here and there. I will be doing some more streams over there. I want to get enough people over there so I can do the more uncensored version of what I do. Okay, talk about a little bit more politically charged stuff and other things that I just want to bring up, but I'm sort of limited when I'm simulcasting to YouTube. Now we will be doing. I do get my channel back tomorrow at some point. I think it's been it's day 6, so day 7. I should be able to broadcast on my main channel, which would be nice, and I can again get out the word about the Odyssey thing because I've only had like about a third of the viewers I normally get. So I don't know if people aren't seeing the stream or what's happening. But anyway, I'll announce it there too. Anyway, so tonight will we have a Freaky Friday broadcast? Well, so it's up for debate. It's still in the works, and so we might just move it to Saturday, since we're going to be broadcasting back on the main channel. Hey guys, let's see who's here. We've got Chris G, we got Ghost 7, Glowing Smees here, Lothar 900, the Okie Mouse, Teresa Lynch, and Varush currently. It shows about 10 folks in here. Like I said, it's the backup channel. Man, ain't getting any love on the backup channel. Let's see, it's 240 yes here. Yeah, hey, you know what? To me, it's the morning glow. Okay, I mean, it's just been. Oh, I can't tell you, man. I don't even know when I get sleep anymore. I can't even tell if I'm coming or going. I mean, seriously, I can't even find a decent or a correct schedule. I really can. It's been insane. And so, I've just been trying to go to bed. And it's weird because like sometimes I feel really sleepy during the day, and then I feel Like, shit. I mean, I know I do a lot of my stuff at night anyway, so it's all good, but damn, Link for the platform. Yeah, I can put that in here too, right? Yeah, I guess I can. Should be able to. Yeah, okay, good. Because sometimes it's like, well, I don't have authorization. I am perplexed is also here. Here's K Andy. Hey, hey, hey. How do we get notifications for Odyssey? That's a good question. I don't know. Because it's not really linked to Google, so it's not gonna just throw out the notifications. I think it's gonna be one of those things where, with the live stream, I'm probably gonna have to at least announce it on YouTube for you guys. Like maybe do a quick little video, like, "Hey, what's up, people? I'm going on Odyssey. Meet me over there." Like a little secret thing. Just let everybody know, and then I'll bump over there, and then yeah, we'll check some stuff out. That's probably how we're going to have to do it for a while, unless they have like the Odyssey app or something like that. They can throw up some notifications. Yeah, I don't know. It's all in beta right now, so still working out the details. Fizzy sent this in. I just think it's so funny about the news. Listen, look at this. This is great. I mean, the news is so fake, right? Excuse me. The news is so bad. I mean, it's like they don't know they're doing this. It's so great. Let me pull this one up. All right, check out this lady here. Let me zoom it in for you. I mean, you probably can read it, but this is funny. Uranus opens and closes, it says. Science underneath it, the scientists say planet releases solar wind every day. Come on, man. Is this real? Yeah, it looks like it hasn't been tampered with. It's just like, is this, and I don't know what today's show this is. This is like Australia or something? I don't know, maybe. Anyway, it's funny. I was like, that news, I think they just, they get bored too. They get tired of the same old shit. I think they're just like, I hate being just a paper puppet. I just don't want to just push this propaganda. Let me put something else out there. Anyway, I think they laugh their asses off, honestly. I think a lot of them are just, that's why they drink a lot too after the job. They go out and have a few. You got to, man. You would have to be an alcoholic to do what they do. You just have to be. I mean, there's no way. You can't sleep at night. There's no fucking way. I made this. This is something I came up with. I don't know. I saw it behind Mr. Biden. It shows the "We Can Do This" thing, logo, whatever slogan. What was weird is I was like, I've never seen the United States represented. I've always seen, here's America. We have Alaska here. We have Hawaii right here, the islands, right? But then they had this little thing right here. Like, what the hell is that? When did that, whatever that is, that Puerto Rico? Is that, I don't know what that is, but it's something out there by the Bahamas. I'm assuming Puerto Rico, Dominican. I don't know. Are they trying to work something else into the United States? That's I don't know. And maybe they're like, yeah, we'll bring some more brownies up into the United States to vote for us. I don't know. Kind of. I'm just saying, it's a weird map. I've just never seen this little piece over here represented like that. There's nothing down there that's part of America as far as the 50 states that we know. And they were talking about that 51st stuff with Washington D.C. Maybe they're trying to get something else added. I just, is it subliminal? Perhaps. Maybe Puerto Rico. Yeah, see, Baruch, that's what I'm thinking. The old Cuba. That's what it kind of looks like, doesn't it? It kind of reminds you of the old Cuba, right? No, not the one that's closing us off in the Gulf of Mexico there. You're already going Mandela effect with me, people. You're already starting, aren't you? Let me see what else I got. I got this one from oh shit. Who sent this one over? Let me look real quick. It was Variable. Variable sent this over. I got something for you guys. You want to talk about Mandela? Okay, so one of the major Mandela effects when we first got into it, anybody who's listening to my channel for the first time, if you're a Gen Xer, you remember some of the first, if you were like me anyway, you remember a lot of first science fiction movies. I mean, they really stood out because you were Star Wars. There was other ones before that. There was Space Odyssey, 2001 Space Odyssey, which I had never saw that. I saw Star Wars first and I saw that later. But my point is like anytime there was for me, anytime there was anything with lasers and space, I was so like enthralled with it. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like whatever it was. I loved it all. So if you remember the James Bond movie Moonraker, you remember all the different scenes in that movie, and well, of course, we all know about Dolly and the scene with Jaws, and he smiles, and then she smiles, and then she has braces, and that's what makes the scene so amazing, because like, oh my God, that's kind of cute. She's this little blonde, he's this big clunky guy, with the metal teeth, and you're like, oh, that's freaking genius. But now she smiles, and there's no more braces on Dolly. And we're all like, oh, what happened to the damn braces? And a lot of people have, trying to debunk that one as well. Mismemory, all sort of stuff, right? They also talked about we've also mentioned the commercial where the MasterCard commercial, and he goes up to the desk and he talks to the girl and he smiles at her, and then she smiles and she has braces. I mean, it's there, dude, like that. It should be like, oh man. But a lot of people didn't like James Bond, a lot of people didn't watch James Bond movies, or maybe they just didn't see it a lot. For some reason, a lot of us do remember that, but I just want to show you some like totally bona fide proof. Thank you, Variable, for sending this in. It's so good. I was like, I've never seen this. Is good. So in the article, it's an article posted in 1979, right? And let me go to the top here and let's see what it's talking about. Entertainment, Bond in Outer Space. So it's about Moonraker, it sounds like. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but if we go down here, it does mention. All right, so it says right here, as mentioned, the villain is actually pretty bland. So they give him a henchman, the giant with aluminum choppers. Yes, Richard Keel is back at 7'2" of him, grinning like the village idiot. He flashes his choppers menacingly several times toward Bond. Then, darned if they don't ruin him by giving him a girlfriend, they say. Now, they gave him a girlfriend. I think that was a good touch, honestly. And having him fall in love certainly takes the ginger out of the jaws and makes him a sort of jaw and a quarter, it says. Kelly's love affair is pretty funny. He meets a waif of a girl. He gives her his aluminum smile, and she smiles back, and call her braces galore. She has about as much hardware in her mouth as he does. Of such simple pleasure is love born. She didn't have braces, so what the hell are you talking about? He even describes her as having a lot of braces, and obviously the the way he describes is like you can't miss it. It's there. Pretty damn good. Mm-hmm. This is just this little segment called "You Ain't Crazy." I guess that's how I would, word this part of it. But it's funny because it's like all of us remember that. We have the visual memory. It's not there anymore. It's gone. There's a piece of what we remember that is missing, and it's for us and for many of us part of our childhood, and it sucks. But anyway, there it is. It was there. I believe she didn't have braces, and well, there's weird going on in this world, people. When is this from? This is from July 10th, 1979. Now the Journal Gazette out of Mattoon, Illinois. Not bad, huh? Yes, glowing to me. That's correct. Even the commercial does have the girl with braces, and that's the joke. That's the punchline of the commercial. Anyway, I don't know if you it doesn't make any sense now because girl doesn't have braces anymore, man. So I don't know. Let's see. Did you guys know? This is kind of funny. Holy crap. Alleged leader of the January 6th riot had a Lego model of the Capitol and a book on hometown militias. Oh boy. It's like the old we found the passport. Look at this guy. Oh man. I mean, got the MAGA hat on and everything. But apparently, yeah, that's it, man. If you guys have US Capitol Lego sets, yeah, you might want to, and you're maybe into conspiracies and stuff like that. Yeah, you might, if they come to your house, just hide the Lego set, okay? Just put it next to any maybe put it where you're keeping the backup food and maybe a little bit of ammo. You need to keep your Lego set safe, okay? They're looking for people like you, okay? Capital of the Lego set. That's it. So Robert Morse, look at his name too. I mean, like he's got SS in his name, like Nazi, right? Like who spells Morse that way? I've never seen that last name spelled with 2 S's, whatever. Just notice that, like, oh boy, we got ourselves a Nazi. It's just, there's that. So be looking out for the Lego sets. Let's check in on Joe, by the way. Let's see how Joe's doing. Hold on a second. Let me give you some audio. Let me share with you. I'm really worried, man. I gotta tell you. Oh God. Now there was a cyber attack supposedly, but then it got handled. I don't know. We took care of it. I don't think they gave them 70 million in Bitcoin or whatever. I don't know. I saw the interview with the guy, with the CEO of that company. I gotta tell you, I felt a lot of BS. The BS meter went up, man. Something seems a little fishy. And they're having all these cyber attacks. And I feel like there's going to be a false flag with the internet. There's going to be something to shut that down and when they need it, because there's going to be some information coming out that might not be, let's just say certain people probably wouldn't want you to see. And I could see them, having interruptions or something with the internet and claiming cyber attack. And then, I think that's where the false flag's coming. The writing is on the wall. Will I be correct? Well, time will tell. But here's JoJo. What is JoJo? Let's see here. Hold on a second. Can you guys hear this?
Work for the release of detained Americans.
Let me know in the chat. Oh God, poor Teresa. What would you do without the internet, girl? You have to. Oh, you would be so screwed. Yeah, that's true, Skip. I mean, let's be honest though. A WTC Lego would be pretty easy to make, wouldn't it? I mean, it's pretty simple. Can anybody hear this? Yes. Well, I'm saying, like, if it came out where there was something that was really damning to the administration, some new information arose, and they were like, "Oh shit," I could see this being the next big thing. All right. Did you guys hear that when I played it? Yay? Nay? Oh, screw it. Let me just redo it. But I don't think I clicked the I. I swear to God, I'm forgetting here. Okay, here we go. Here, let's check in on Joe. How's Joe doing? You got to check on him every day. You got to, and you got to find out how the cognitive abilities are holding up here. So here we go.
Work for the release of detained Americans, including Mark, Ferrix. I want to pronounce the name correctly. I misspoke. And this starting this month, we're going to begin to relocate. We're going to begin relocation flights for Afghanistan SIV applicants. Half have gotten on aircraft and commercial flights and come. Another half believe they want to stay. We went for two reasons. One, to
Wait for it.
bring Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell.
Oh shit, we are screwed. Oh my god. OMG, dude. He didn't just invoke like Osama bin Laden, man. Dude, like are you serious? You're reaching into a deep bag, bro. That. Whoo. My man went back to Osama. Let's listen to that one more time. I just look, he's so proud. He remembers. He's like, it was Osama bin Laden. Okay, JoJo. All right, man. Yep. Give this guy a cookie. All right, let's listen.
Gates of hell.
Oh wait.
As I said, Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell. As I
He does that to the gates of hell. Oh man, we are. Does anybody feel like we're going in the right direction? I mean, every day. I mean, some days he's better than others. I give you that, but oh my Lord, have mercy. Let's be honest, man. If T-Man did this, yeah, how can you imagine the uproar in the mainstream media if he fumbled this bad anywhere? You know, I think he probably would sometimes, but he just repeats himself all the time. Like everything's great, it's good, it's awesome, it's great, it's great, it's great. You know, that's how Trump just keeps it moving. Not that I mean, his verbiage, he doesn't have a lot in the repertoire, but nonetheless, with watching Joe here, man, it's like I'm like, oh my God. You realize we're like 2 heartbeats away from crazy Nancy. Like we got Joe and we got Kamala, who is seriously like, holy shit. And then you got this dude, and then you got Nancy. I mean, what are we gonna do, man? I'm like, oh man, I hope right now we are primed, man, for an invasion. Like if you're ever gonna take over America, and because the leadership is severely lacking. I just don't think he has. I don't know, did they give this guy the nuclear passwords and stuff? Can he launch missiles or something? I don't know. Hopefully, yeah, I'm just saying, man, it's kind of creepy. Anyway, there's JoJo. And it's looking kind of rough. Another one. So in Australia, they're trying to reach a certain number of vexed, okay, and they're looking for 1 million or something like in this one. Maybe this is Queensland. I'm not sure exactly where. I have to read the article, but somewhere one of their areas of Australia, they're looking to reach 1 million vexed, and they accidentally gave it to kids when they shouldn't have. 150 kids got inoculated without their parents' knowledge, and so people are pissed. They're like, "Hey, dude, why are you giving my kid this?" And this is I guess their prime minister, or let me read more about the article. I just saw a little bit. So it says right here, it is the health minister. Okay, Brad Hazard says that the state should move on from revelations. More than 150 Sydney private schoolboys in Australia were vexed by his ministry while refusing to explain how the situation came about or why no one revealed the error until it was reported by the media. All right, so this is and you can see his reaction to it. Like, they don't care about you. They don't give a shit. Like, no one, he's just like, man, hey, I had to hit my goal, man. Look, I had to, my reptilian overlords told me to do something, and by God, I got to do it. So here it is.
Minister Hazard, how damaging is it for the public perception of the state state government's vaccine rollout, but New South Wales Health, your department, accidentally vaccinated about 160 Joey's boys. And how embarrassed are you?
Well, what I find more embarrassing, James, is that you would make that sort of question accusation against frontline health staff who work their butts off and who tomorrow will have achieved a million vaccinations into arms. You know what? School intended it well. There was a mistake, and so what? It's happened. Out of 1 million vaccinations, move on.
Oh shit. Do you believe this dude? Can you believe this guy? And he tries to misdirect it like, the hell, you need to stop worrying about the kids. You need to think about the healthcare workers and the front line. You need to worry about that, okay? And the fact that you should be proud that we reached 1 million. You know, it's like, dude, you it's like he doesn't want to hear it. He just, he's just like, man, we had to, he's got an agenda, and they don't want to take any responsibility. I mean, if I was a parent, oh my God, man, I'd be pissed. I just can't believe that, that's their reaction. Australia's bad, man. Holy shit, that place is terrible with their, Orwellian lockdowns and all their stuff that they got going on. And then I've seen some videos. Holy shit. I can't even show you videos. They're so sad. They freaking tased a 12-year-old, for God's sakes. I mean, they tased a 12-year-old girl because she wouldn't wear a mask. 12 years old, people. And then in Australia, they got these weird, like they look like these weird police cars that have these little containers in the back, and they're made of like, I don't know, like plastic or something, thick plastic. And they shove you in those things. It's like something like when you see the guy coming around to find a stray dog or something. It's like, it's literally that size. And they shove people in these things. And I'm like, holy shit, at least we get the backseat of a car and some air conditioning and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of like getting an Uber to jail. But there, man, they just shove you in those things, and I don't know, man. It's messed up. It's not good. So there's homeboy there, the health minister from Sydney. Yeah, great guy. Yeah, okay, so I'm trying to decide how I'm going to skirt this issue without showing you. What I'll do is I'll talk about it without showing you the video. Maybe that'll save my ass. But what was it? Last week I showed you the black light challenge. I showed you that one dude, right? And I even said, I was like, well, let's see what comes of this, because more people will do it, of course. And then we'll have, some more information to go on. Now, the reason I said this is because the guy who did it is one guy. He had a lot of tattoos and stuff, and he kind of looked like Freddie Mercury, like Freddie Mercury's brother, from Queen. And so I was a little, reluctant to say, well, maybe he could be faking it by putting something that glows on his skin. But he was showing the injection site, and he took a black light and he said, look, this shit's glowing, man. What's up with that? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then he goes down his arm, and he's got a lot of tattoos. So I wasn't sure if it was a tattoo that was making it glow, or, I'm just saying, looking at it like, well, here we go. Here's black light challenge. Oh.
So guys, I'm Leanne from Red Pill Crew. I've had my vaccine. Today. Where's he? Shine the light on me. I can't do it at the same time. Shine it there. Nearer to that dot. Oh, geez, look at that. I've had my vaccine, Rosie. What do you think? What's happening? Come on, shine it on my hand. Oh my God. What have they put in that vaccine? Do you think I should have had the vaccine?
No.
Oh man, what the hell is going on, huh? That little girl was the cutest thing ever. Now here's Freddie Mercury, dude.
Listen, guys.
So yeah, so he's the one that comes in first, and he shows it, and it's kind of the same deal. I mean, literally about the same size, right? I don't know. Hey, I gotta find me a UV light, a black light. I got my friend. I'll be like, bro, come here, dog. I need to see your arm again. He's gonna think I'm crazy. You know, the last time I saw him, I brought in magnets and shit into his house with like company over. I didn't, you know, I had no shame in my game. I was like, listen, man, we got to have a talk. I'm gonna check your arm, see if it's magnetic. Hey, like I said, I'm willing to look at any theory. I'm not gonna poo-poo it until I get more information. You never know. This whole world is weird and wacky. Shit, I don't know. Maybe something like that could be going down. But anyway, there's homeboy, and then in the video he shows it. He goes down his arm, and he shows. Let me see. Where's the arm part? Did I miss it? Yeah, right there. He kind of shows it on his wrist too. Because see, he's got all that tattooing, right, or something right there, tattoo, and he shows it right there. It kind of glows, you know. And I was like, there it is, like that. See, shows the vein. I don't know. And now you got girl doing it. So as more people, just like they did with the magnets and stuff, more people will probably be doing this. And if this starts showing up, I don't know what it is. So then my first thought was, oh, is this that luciferase stuff? Well, I don't know if it is luciferase because, you know, apparently that is the stuff that they're going to use to tell whether or not you've been vaxxed. I think it's how it's supposed to work. So when I looked it up, I was like just doing research. Let me just pull it up. Luciferase. And it's odd because I'm not saying this has anything to do with anyone, just the wording is weird, right? So here's the wording. It's called the luciferase quantum dot. Quantum dot. Of all the damn things. And of course, it's luciferase or luciferase or whatever you want to say. But it's bioluminescent quantum dots. And so anyway, this is the technology and this is the stuff about it. The quantum dot has several advantages, several advantageous characteristics that have made them the fluorophore of choice in many applications. Unfortunately, there is not a particular suited to the whole animal in vivo imaging in application that is becoming increasingly popular. So it goes on to say, luciferase quantum dot. It has notice. It says by conjugating luciferase protein, okay, the spike proteins. Remember that was the issue with the C. To quantum dots, bioluminescence resonance energy transfer, or BRAT, turns these useful fluorophores into new class of bioluminescent probe. A bioluminescent probe. I don't know. Like I said, I've been reading about it. I was like, okay, so it's basically to see if you've got this or you've taken it. So although quantum dots can emit light in the red or infrared regions, black light, of the spectrum that have good tissue penetration, they also require blue light for efficient excitation. Blue light, however, does not penetrate tissue well and also produces high background owing to excitation of endogenous fluorophores. I don't know what any of that means. Honestly, it's like, I'm not quite getting this. Anyway, just, hey, I'm going with the whole idea, like the quantum dot thing. I was just like, that just triggered me. Like, what? Hold on a second. Because I don't know why. I just remembered the luciferase thing when the Vex first came out, and there was another channel that mentioned it in passing, and I was like, it popped in my head, and I was like, oh shit, is that that stuff that's in? I don't know. Could be something there. But what is causing that? And is this real? And what is it? A certain just one type of it, or is it all of them doing it? I don't know. Again, that's going to be an easier one to do, or at least to prove than the magnets. Because like I said, some people just have sticky skin. They got the sticky. So there's that. And let's see. What else do we have? Okay. I think I pretty much covered all the quick little articles. There's a lot more stuff, but I can't, say too much because, I'll get in trouble. Anyway, guys, Eliza about the loose phrase in the is a bioluminescence. I don't, and would it was like, would you be able to see it under a black light? Maybe. It's just strange stuff, man. Then they were talking about something, and I said they fact checked it. That's not true. But like these doctors are making these claims, and it's like, I don't know, man. Is it really something, or I mean, then they say, well, these aren't real doctors. They're not medical doctors, and then they say all this stuff. But like, there's a lot of information being thrown around about people saying that there's some weird stuff going on, and of course the mainstream is just poo-pooing all that information. Let me see here. Let me go back here to my history. Let's see if I can find it here. Now, there was something else. Yeah, I was looking for this one thing, this one article, and they say it's probably not anything to be worried about. But like I said, I haven't done enough research on it. It's being posted on certain sites on BitChute. And so, it makes you wonder. Okay, hold on. Where is that article? Oh, yeah. The graphene oxide stuff. Have you guys heard about that? It's been going around talking about graphene oxide. And one claim was that it was this was a 99% graphene oxide in the fizzer. Spanish scientists obtained a vial of it and tested it and said that there was 98 to 99% graphene oxide. The post continued, is toxic to humans' body and causes a number of problems. Now, like I said, a lot of that's been passed around too in social media, and they fact checked this, and they just went on to say that's not true. But like I'm saying, is either it is or it isn't, because their claim is that the whole damn stuff is like literally graphene oxide, which is like, yeesh, And is it magnetic? Graphene, it's graphite. Could it be magnetic? And then it's like, well, I don't know. The whole thing seems a little weird, because you would think, like, I don't know. It's a hell of a claim to make, like to just be like, this has got 99%. That's 99.99% is what they said in the fizzer. So I don't, hard to, I'm just saying, like, would they, who would make this stuff up? Are they, but then, I don't know, man, there's crazy people. They could be just making it up. So we just have to be careful, because sometimes they're going to throw out some misinformation. And if they do, they're doing it because they want to make all of it look bad. They could be just, it could be a setup. This person could just be pulling out and say, yeah, this is, because that sounds ridiculous that the thing is, just literally all graphene, whatever, oxide. So you have to look at that, and then they'll run with the story, and then they'll put a blemish on anybody that's out there saying otherwise, right? So you have to consider that as well. And that is it's just one of the little tips for people. Like, just be careful about what you parrot and post on Facebook, because then they'll be like that could be an easy way to track people who are easily gullible and just like, are parroting the information. Try to do a little research yourself in it and look at it and say, now if more than one source comes out and says it, might be something there. But yeah, just saying, be careful in this day and time, man. That is true. Preliminal. Yeah. All experimental, of course. We all know this. We all know it's bad. Geez. They're making parody videos. There's that guy. You ever watch? He's funny, man. He cracks me up. Let me look it up here. His name is I think it's JP. You ever seen JP? Guy cracks me up. So if we share this, JP, I'll share this link here. He's pretty funny, dude. I catch some of his stuff from time to time on YouTube. And what's I'm kind of shocked he hasn't been kicked off, because he makes fun of, a lot of the mainstream stuff that's going on now. And, that's a big no-no. So here we go.
Community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and oftentimes door to door, literally knocking on doors to get help to the remaining people protected from the virus.
Can I help you?
Oh, hi. I'm with the Biden administration. Do you have a minute for me to tell you about the non-FDA approved injection we desperately want you to get?
Why the hell are you knocking on my door?
I'll take that as a yes. We've been reviewing your medical records, and it appears as though you haven't gotten the...
That's illegal.
Indeed. And what they show is you haven't gotten the shot yet. So I'm here on your private property to pressure you into doing so.
Letting politicians decide what medicines I take is insane. You're not doctors. You're not even qualified.
We're politicians. We like power. And we feel that qualifies us to do whatever we want.
It absolutely doesn't. What I put in my body is my choice, and I'll consult my doctor over that because he knows me personally. Because it's a medical issue.
No, man. This is more of a political issue. You can trust us.
You're part of the government, and you work for me. And you being here is a complete infringement on my rights. You need to read the Constitution.
At the Biden administration, we don't believe in the Constitution. It's not really how we want to govern. So you need this shot.
The fact that you really want me to get this thing makes you look really, really suspicious.
Thank you. You don't even know the half of it.
And the more you push this thing, the more I doubt the safety.
Oh, no. When you look at this spreadsheet with our profit margins, you'll see that what we're working with here is totally safe for business. And the long-term clinical trials of an hour and a half are squeaky clean. You have nothing to worry about.
It seems like you just want control.
For your protection, yes.
All right, there's a little quick clip. Anyway, he's funny. By the way, guys, can anybody tell me what color eyes that girl had? Anybody? Any guys? Guys only. I just want to know, what color were her eyes? Uh-huh. Sure, Chris. Mm-hmm. Hey. Oh, whatever, dude. No, wrong. Flash go. No, that's not gonna pass, guys. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, none of you can answer. But hey, I'm just being honest. I'm wondering where your attention was. She has eyes. Right, Chris G? Yeah, she had eyes? Really? I didn't. Well, I just, I thought she was like a cyclops. I had no idea. Oh, man. Oh, funny. Okay, so, yeah, OJP, check him out. And this was on The Shoot. You can find him. Where is his? I mean, it shows me his, where is it at? I don't know what his, I know he has a channel. Just look him up. Look at JP. I'm sure he'll come up because he's done a lot of videos, has a lot of followers, and they're quite humorous, to say the least. Good stuff. Let me check in on the, let's see, I'm here. Lothar is in there. So is Jupe. Sounds good. Thank you. Whoever Jupe is, good to hear from you. All right. Jupe 912 is in the Odyssey room. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice to know that there is another platform, that if I have to shift, I can go to. Because I can't stop talking about stuff that's, I think, I mean, it's there, man. I mean, I can't not talk about it. I'm not, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would just love to be telling you about more and more other things. I mean, it could be anything, Mandela effect or whatever crazy stuff that's happening on the earth. All that's fine. I've been doing that for a long, but now it just seems like the attention is turned to this is like right now, there's a spiritual thing happening, and it's absolutely insane. It's really hard to avoid it. I'm just looking at some more articles just to see if I missed anything. There's a lot happening. Oh, they did tear down the other part of that condo there in Miami. I meant to mention that. Oddly enough, they did it pretty quick, right? I think like took them 2 weeks, and they decided, yeah, we got this other part's got to go. And I guess everybody's just like, nobody was bitching about having to leave and move and whatnot. I mean, I guess you would, because you wouldn't want to stay in a place that just fell. I get that part. There's probably not gonna be too many people like making a fuss, like, half this place just collapsed. Yeah, I probably should, not really gonna make a fuss about it. But you would have thought like we would have seen like, well, there's a bunch of people in there doing a search. You wouldn't think they would let people back in, maybe to move their stuff out, because it might be too dangerous. I mean, think about all the logistics involved in this. Then you got to wire a building to be demolished, which they did awfully fast. And then, yeah, they blew it up. And like, I don't know if you could watch the video of the second part coming down. It looks very oddly familiar to the way the first part came down. Sort of right on top of each other in sort of a pancake fashion. Weird. I have a theory. The theory was like that whole place was supposed to go, the entire place. You ever think of that? Like maybe it was a botched type of thing. Like, oops. Like some guy forgot to hook up one of the wires, I don't know. I started thinking that like when it first happened, I was like, well, this thing was meant to go. The whole place was going to come down. Poof, 3 a.m. just nobody's around, just, and then they claim, oh, this whole thing went. That's kind of my theory, because I was like, I think they already had everything in place, don't you? The way it happened so fast. And then, like I said, if it's that unstable, I mean, you just leave everybody shit in there, I guess. All right. Is that what you did? I mean, imagine it's like in Florida. So there's got to be a lot of elderly people living there, like more than likely. And they would have equipment and things that need to be moved. Maybe they got medical equipment or things like that. It's not that, there's a lot of things to consider. And then you have to be like, well, where are you going to go? Is there a lot of retail, not retail, but places to live there in South Florida? I don't know. A little weird. Could something like that have been botched? I often wonder, just because of the way it came down. Let's see. What else is going on in the news? Yeah, it's all pretty much stuff that we've covered. I mean, there's a few other things that yeah. I saw this one. Let me go to it. Let me find it. I was like, oh my gosh, man. I kind of think, like I told you, like I'll always point out stuff that I think is a little suspicious. And I think like sometimes some of this stuff is getting out there in the media to incite more anger. This was interesting. So the police force entire plane to deplane after passenger refuses to put a phone on airplane mode. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There's been times where I've forgotten to put my phone on airplane mode on an airplane. OMG, did they ever stop and go? Did the pilot go, excuse me, passengers, we have one of you is, or a few of you are running your phones on airplane mode. I am not taxiing down this runway until you turn it off. That's never happened. It's never been a thing. There has never been like the airplane mode police. Like they'll come around and just see if you're using your phone, and then they'll ask you to put it away, while we're whatever until we get up in the air. Never have I seen this happen. And so here's this lovely video, and you guys tell me what you think. I personally think that a lot of this stuff happens and it gets put out there, and I think that the passengers are real, but I think this one lady who won't do it, I think the whole thing is sort of set up to make her the villain, for this to get out on social media, and for people to feel a sort of tension. I think this is the spiritual manipulation of the physical world, in a sense. So here we go. Let's watch and see. And here's what happens.
Hey, Sam. Sorry, folks. We're gonna have to deboard you. So I apologize.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God, woman, get off the plane! Are you serious? We don't have time for get off the plane.
Folks, please listen to the flight.
No, we've been already on the plane
Please
for
listen
like
to
an
that. We'll take care of it.
hour.
Thank you.
You got to be kidding me right now.
So this is the issue. So let's just say here, now you see this and you're like, holy shit. Like flying is like super stressful. Before I even get to the airport, I'm like, oh shit, man, I gotta make sure I got the damn mask on, because if I don't wear my mask, I'm gonna be thrown off the damn plane. You better keep it, and you've seen how the flight attendants are talking to people, and I've shown you those videos, and like this shit is just messed up. And then you got these cops. The cops are coming, and how did they know this chick? Like I said, how do they know she wouldn't put her phone on airplane mode? And why are the police there already? Like, isn't that a little weird? Most of the time it would be the flight attendants, like, dealing with that first, and then they get the cops involved. The cops wouldn't come out to your seat for not putting your phone on airplane mode. Get the hell out of here. This is, again, this whole thing is meant to stress you out. And it's like, you have to understand how fake news is in a lot of ways. There's a lot of I think real people that are doing, but I see it like, oh, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. And of course, they're going to take all of them off, almost like, well, we caught little Johnny chewing gum, so nobody can go to recess. It's like, so you're going to punish the entire class because it won't get, well, it's kind of the way it is, but that's what they're doing. They're saying, like, they're teaching you that if one person screws up, everyone's affected. Whole thing with the, it's that whole narrative, right? So anyway, that's what we're having here. And then you go forward and they don't show him leaving, but this is the girl right here. She's like, oh gosh, I guess, so everyone, she got her do-rag on, she got her face covered. You don't know, you can't really see who she is. Then they get to the airport, and then here they are.
You suck! It's on Fuck Star, baby! It's on Fuck Star! Fuck Star!
And there it is. It's like, I don't even know why you'd need to pull everybody off if you had an issue with one person. It doesn't make any sense at all. So now everybody's yelling and, at her and laughing and whatever. And again, I think like there's real people on this plane. I think that this thing right here is sort of a setup. I'm calling setup, man. It just seems a little shady to me. And I think that, again, they want this to get on TikTok and social media, these type of things. And stressing. That's what they like. All right. So there's that. What else? And then I have a lot of video of just crazy people. There's like a biblical flood happening in New York City. Did you guys see that? Like, wow. Damn, let's watch that. A lot of rain in one area, and then we got like drought in another area. It's all that it's all those cows, man. It's all that global warming, Yeah, so they're gonna tell you. Anyways, funny how they titled the video though. They're like, God is punishing New York City. It's like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wait, oh shoot. Let me share one more time. Let's see it. And here is this flood. Look, man, this is There's a lot. I'm not sure which part of New York this is, but here it is. Holy cow, man. What a dumpster fire. Jesus. I mean, that place. Oh, looks like God is finally punishing crime-infested hellhole New York City with a biblical rain that flooded the city. Okay, so there goes. 157th Street subway station in Washington Heights is where that was apparently filmed. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, a lot of crazy weather, a lot of drought, a lot of heat over there on the West Coast, and you got that happening. That guy, this dude, man, I'm just going to show you his face. I didn't want to play the video because it's so horrendous. This is real. This is some guy who's had a bunch of plastic surgery to literally look like a demon. I mean, and I think he's in Brazil. Okay. And there he is. And I kid you not, this guy has metal teeth. I'm sure those are whatever, but he's got these weird things that hang out of his mouth. He's got all this plastic surgery. He's got tattoos on his skin. I don't even understand these little horns. I'm thinking these must be like piercings and he can stick the horns in. He's got these bumps built onto his head. He's got his nose, like they did something to the nose, man. I'm just so jacked on so many levels. And my first thought is, what effing doctor did this to him? Like, that guy should lose his medical license, but it's Brazil, and I don't know. Just like I'm not saying this is a normal thing everywhere, but it's just kind of crazy how many of these people we're seeing more and more all the time. And of course they're going to get attention because, I mean, look at the guy. He's yelling for attention. Right? I mean, there it is. Holy shit, man. Cool. Anyway, it's hard to watch. It's hard to look at. I couldn't, when I watched it, I was like, I could watch a few minutes, a minute, and I was done. Like, I can't even do it anymore. I don't even understand this. Like, I don't believe this is the way a lot of these guys think at all. But it's so crazy how they use the LGBT community, and they're sort of weaponizing it, right? And I don't believe that most of them think this way, but again, if you want to spread the fear and the hate, boy, they do a great job. Here it is right there. The San Francisco Gay Men's Choir has a message for America. We're coming for your children. One of the lyrics says, "We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. You can keep them from disco. Warn about San Francisco. Make them wear pleated pants. We don't care. We'll convert your children. We'll make them tolerant and fair. Just like you worried they'll change their group of friends, you won't approve of where they go at night. Oh, you'll be disgusted when they start finding things online that you've kept far from their sight. Guess what? You'll still be all right. We'll convert your children, reaching one and all. There's really no escaping it, because even grandma likes RuPaul. And the world's getting kinder. Gen Z's gayer than Grindr. Learn to love, learn to vogue, face your fate. Will convert your children. Someone's got to teach them not to hate. Now, I mean, you know, convert them to what? It's just, you know, it's like, why are you even, why, you know, with all the political rhetoric that's going on around, you know, sexual preference and everything like that, and why would you just, this is just adding fuel to the fire. I mean, the message, you can almost make the message seem like, well, they're talking about converting into the understanding, but like, why are you even trying to convert children? Number one, that's been my biggest problem with all of this stuff, you know, story time hour with the Vestites and the, you know, all that kind of stuff and these books. And it's like, it's just, you know, and then of course, Pride. Now it's like there's kinky stuff at Pride, and then you got the it's okay, and the people are bringing kids, and there's just men that are have their butts hanging out, and it's just, you know, it's vulgar. It's just wrong. I mean, it's vulgarity, and I don't condone that stuff. I mean, it's awful, and I think that the fact that they're going directly at the kids is this is not helping matters, man. And so I'm not really gonna play the video because it's just whatever. It's just hard to watch. But yeah, it's kind of sick, man. And we just really don't need this stuff. If you want acceptance and stuff like that, which is funny because I've been saying this for a while. I've been like, no one gives a shit, dude. No one. And maybe it's just because I always say this, like, hey, I live in Texas. And everybody thinks Texans, and, you know, because we're this, you know, kind of whatever, Texas, and people consider a bunch of country people to be racist or whatever. Nobody I know is like, that hates like that. Nobody hates to the point where they want to physically hurt other people for their life choices that I've ever met. I've never been around one person, one country bumpkin that's been like, yeah, I'm going to go, you know, beat up on some, you know, ags. Nobody says that. Nobody is hurting anybody. Nobody's thinking about that here. Are there always those weird, crazy people that do horrible things to people? Of course. But that doesn't mean it's like the majority. And so that's what I'm saying is like, you know, this idea that somehow you're under attack, nobody's trying to stop you from doing anything. There's no laws being put in place. There's no police banging down doors and, you know, hey, get your finger out of his butt, you know, tase him. Nobody's doing anything. But yet you guys are acting like, now you're like, yeah, we gotta get the kids. It's messed up, man. It's not good. And that's creating more division. It's making people not want to be accepting. And then it creates fear and then hate. And then, you know, all the other bad things that come with that shit. So that's the world we live in right now. It's like we're gonna have this open, accepting world, but like it's gotten so fucking cringy out there and over the top that people are just, dude, I'm telling you, I got a pulse, man. I can sense it. I can just sense it. I'm telling you. And the whole like BLM stuff and all that stuff, man, it's just divided even more. Never have I seen people of color and white folks just completely just like, you know, like just, you know, like if you don't know people, like it just sense, you know, it's so out there now. It's making everything fucking awkward. And so then you're like around people, and then you're like, you know, I don't want to do anything to make you guys think that I'm, you know, you're like you shouldn't have to walk through life like that. You're going through, like you're walking on eggshells. That's not a way to live. And I don't think it was ever that bad. I've always been open to talking to anybody. And I'm not saying I'm not now, I am, but like you can feel it, man. You can just sense it, like, Everyone's like oversensitized by this. So everybody's looking for, was that something racist? Oh my God, what happened? You know? I don't know. I'm just saying there's a lot of that going down, man. It's affecting people. I mean, I think in our in our society. And I don't think that's good for us either. I think that you know, because you just see a lot of these videos, you know, it's really bad. And you see a lot of people acting out right now too. And unfortunately, you know, that's why I'm not really going into that, because I could show you just, and it's not just one group of people, it's like all people, but my God, and the backlash like the poor Asians have gotten, like, you know, just getting beat up randomly and stuff like that. You see that stuff happening, and you know, it's not good. A lot of people are very angered and very hateful right now, and it's really sad in our society. Let's see. This dude, well, I can't even show that. That guy, there was a guy, man, he was definitely on some drugs, man. There's a dude, he just ripped a bumper off a car. I saw that one. I was like, holy shit. What else? Pretty bad news out there, guys. Pretty awesome. It's awful. A lot of I can't believe people record this stuff, honestly. It's like you can see just people like robbing and looting and doing oh, I want to show you this one crazy video. Where is it? Like they I think it was like they were having a party, it's like fireworks and stuff. And oh yeah, here it is. Shit. This looks like this looks like right out of like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. This is just some crazy shit. This is Vallejo, California. Okay. It was uploaded 2 days ago. Just look at this shit, dude. Can you imagine? So they're out there. I don't know how these kids get together, you know, social media, whatever. And they get together and they're just doing some burnouts and stuff like that. But just watch what happens. Dude is doing some like drifting in his car, and he drifts into some people, and then he realizes, oh shit, I screwed up. I'm about to get killed, because a mob of people start jumping on his car trying to get him to stop. So he's scared and he tries to leave, and then it's just chaos, man. I don't think nobody died, by the way. It's fine, everybody's okay, but you just have to see this. Hold on, I'll play this video, and it's like, holy shit. Yeah, look at this. This is the kind of shit that, you know, you catch and you're like, man, I don't know. Here we go. Yeah, it's like Mad Max, isn't it? That's some crazy, wild shit, dude. That's like, can you imagine? Like, just the lack of humanity, dude. I mean, and I understand why he's probably scared, because that's a mob dude. I mean, he's about to get, seriously. He got out of the car, check on people. They would have beat the crap out of him. Probably killed him. Seriously, he was probably scared, and I don't blame him for being scared. I mean, but then I'm saying, like, you're out at one of these events. It's like, did you guys ever see those God, I know too much. Okay, I've seen too much. I just seriously, at some point, you're just like, shit, I've seen too much. I just fucking seen too much. But like, there was something that I watched a long time ago. It was called Arab Drift. Holy, oh my God, you got to watch those people, man. That is incredible. So these guys, these kids, in Saudi Arabia, they got these like Mercedes and shit, and they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck. They're just like hauling ass down the road, and they crank the wheel and they just start sliding. And the streets have, like, I guess, a lot of sand that blows over it, so it's kind of slippery. Beautiful for drifting. The problem is that sometimes these guys are going like 100 miles an hour and they drift right into a crowd of people, and it's just, you know, it's like, holy shit. The cars go flying. I mean, like, and it happens a lot there. I mean, it's not like one video, man. It was like every week you could tune into Arab Drift, and you know, it's like sometimes they would pull off some amazing shit, but other times you're like, dude, like somebody was dying, like literally dying in that video. You're like, Jesus. So I've seen that kind of stuff before. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. But when they're at those events, everyone's standing around, and you know, it's kind of like, you know, you kind of know you're there, and like if it happens, like, you know, it happens. But here, man, it's like, yeah, this is a powder cake, okay? This whole situation is just, anything can happen. Somebody can whip out a gun. I mean, I could just think of like 100 different things that can all make this situation go real, real bad, you know? But yeah, anyway, it's insane. Yeah. You go, yeah. I mean, that's true, Harry. We used to street race, and everybody be in the back kind of watching, so everything was going forward. But I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it's still a damn, you know, it'd be out in the country. There ain't nobody on the road. And if somebody was coming, we'd see the lights and we would, you know, back off. But, you know, shit, dude, I'm not gonna lie, you know, out racing these country roads, going as fast as we were going, still isn't the safest thing to do. But I wasn't gonna kill anybody but myself most of the time, unless somebody's riding with me. But that, you know, that's what I'm saying, is like, we all did crazy shit when we were younger, but it's gotten a little bit, I mean, it's getting nuts out there, man. It really is. Just the level of the lack of humanity is what shocks me. You know, it just shocks me. And the level of violence and things like that are really ramping up. And the reason I point this stuff out is not to be Mr. Negative or anything like that, but I feel like people need to understand, like, you know, just be aware of your surroundings. Okay. Just be aware, because you never know. And there's just a lot of crazy shit going on right now. But I want to say, I you know, there's some videos I don't even want. I'm just like, I don't need this. I've seen that too many times. I've seen people getting in fights and stuff like that. And it's just, you know, after a while, you're just like, okay, that's just terrible. But yeah, just a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff in the news. This was the one. I can't even watch that one. That's so sad. This is one of Sydney again. The Sydney police are the ones that they didn't tase her. I'm sorry. I said tase earlier. They pepper sprayed a 12-year-old. That's what they. Why would you pepper spray a 12-year-old, man? She's a 12. What the hell is wrong with you? Jesus, these cops, man. So, you know, and they're all like stressed out and angry too, and it's just a bad situation in a lot of places. So there's that. But yeah, look, guys, here's the deal. So, like I said earlier, the channel is going back online. The main channel should go back online tomorrow. So Fizzy and I will probably broadcast we'll do a Freak Easy show tomorrow night. Okay. We'll open phone lines and all that stuff. If you guys have any good submissions about anything, send it my way. Send it to scareperformance@gmail.com. And we might bring it on the show. You know, anything interesting. I always love it all. You know, check everything out. Let's see. Joanne Stein. She sent this last night to me. Sexy legs. LOL live chat. See you. If you can spare some of your time to chat with us. Mere peasants. All right, so 10 a.m. Aussie time. Don't know what time that is for you. What is 10 a.m. Aussie time? So if I don't, I might go to Joanne's channel and do a pop in over there. That's always a lot of fun. She doesn't even leave her videos up anymore. They just freaking go down. I need to ask her. Let me see. Are you going to be on the tube, or you're going to be on? She's on Odyssey too, and she always finds a lot of interesting stuff. Miss Joanne Stein. So what I'll do is, if you guys are listening to this broadcast right now, when Joanne goes live, I will post it back in here, because I know that her channel is getting struck or has been struck. So could be a situation over there where she's not even going to broadcast. So I will do that. And then if you guys want to check out some of our broadcasts tonight, later tonight, it's always a lot of fun. We really let go. It's like we let our hair down completely and we just talk about crazy shit. And it's just, we usually have a pretty good time of it. Unfortunately, those broadcasts are seen once and then that's it. She takes them down and it's like, damn, man. I wish she would have kept that up, because I had some good material. I mean, I always seem to be in good form. For some reason, when I'm on those broadcasts, I don't know. It's like the funny just flows, like the funny is the force. It just flows strong with me, during those broadcasts. So we have a good time. Let's see. I was just looking at some of the stuff she sent in there. Okay, so she's talking about a broadcast tonight. What is 10 a.m.? Anybody know that? What is the conversion there? Anybody? 10 a.m. Aussie time. Let's see. 10 a.m. Aussie time. Australian time is what? That's 8 p.m. my time. Okay, so 8 p.m. All right, that's not too bad. I'll just check back with her in a few hours. About what? About 4 hours. Check back and see when she's doing it, and maybe she'll write back, because I guess it's early there right now. Yeah, a little bit early in the morning. So when she goes live, I'll try to mosey in over there and see what the hell's happening. It's always interesting. Let's see. What else? I'm on Facebook right now. I'm checking out some Facebook posts here. See if there's anything going on. Oh, I saw that one. Damn, George. See, like this guy sent me, George Gismondi sent me, he's a Canadian dude. He sent me this news article that's on the news, and it's being posted by, it's OAN. So it's OAN's posting this stuff, and it's saying something about the jab. And if I post that, if I share that information, even though it's OAN, I don't know, what do you call a news network that's on cable television? Would that be like certified news? Whatever. They're news, okay? But if I show that, I'm in big trouble. Can't be showing the OAN. Because they're saying something about the Jabaruski. So saying that, let me just tell you what they're saying. Let me pull it up real quick. They were saying, I don't know if I'll even get in trouble by telling you what they're saying. This is how weird it is, right? Okay, so it says Chinese Vex production, researchers are calling it toxic and calling the government to halt. I can't see everything. I'm just looking at the TV screen. Anyway, to halt production, I think, or halt doing it, the jabs. So there's that. Anyway, but it was like on the OAN network, which you can find on YouTube, which I'm sure they do take their videos down as well. But there is that. Okay. Let's see who else here. Teresa sent me stuff. What'd you send me, Teresa? Let me see. Sorry, I'm just looking at this stuff. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, I have to go through this and look. Yeah, I can't research it right now, Trace. But she sent me some stuff too. Maybe I'll talk about on Joanne's show a little bit. What the hell? Okay. Sorry. I would literally start researching while I'm with you guys. I'll be like, huh? Let me look at this, and have to go to look at news articles and stuff. I can't be doing that. What the hell's going on? Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, I got another article from a guy. This was from Mark Brodell. Sent me an article. It's called I don't know. It's flat Earth related. I get it all, people. I get it all. Hey, Miss Connie Joe, what's going on? What is up? Yes, we should be praying for Sandy. I hope she's doing good. I mean, when I spoke to her, she was in good spirits the other night when we did our broadcast. You would like to see some new Emmys? I showed one in the beginning of the show. R1, well, not a new one, just a new proof that was sent to me by Variable. It was really good one too, man. So watch the beginning of the show. It's really good. Yeah, like the Dolly Has Braces one. That's just, yeah, huge. Well, let's see. Oh, what's wrong with Sandy? Says Nicole. Oh, right. Well, no, she's okay. Health wise, she's fine. She's just in hard times right now. With getting her assistance, for the unemployment and stuff. She's a little behind on her, bills, and things are looking kind of rough because she's trying to get she can't. I don't know. It's like something about Philadelphia, man. It's really bad there as far as getting social services and getting your unemployment checks. Apparently, it's like a computerized system, but it's new and it's messing up, and there's a backlog, and yeah. So anyway, there was a lot of stuff she was worried about last week. Hey, Dean Johnson, how are you? Let's see. Just reading all these. Yeah, I think they didn't cut it off, I don't believe. People were able to contribute a little bit and help with making sure our power and our internet were up. Show the new memes. What new memes? What are you talking about, Teresa? I don't see new memes. Let me see. Oh, no, I don't see any, Teresa. I had a few I showed in the beginning. What's this? Maybe that's one. Oh, yeah. You know what? These are gonna get me in trouble. I'm like, and I feel like an abused redhead. Sorry, you know what I mean. I'm just serious. I'm shell shocked, or whatever they call it. I'm just like, no, I can't do it. I'm gonna get in trouble. Man. I can't, right? I'll show him another time. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, these are all gonna, I mean, they're decent ones, girl. I appreciate it. I see them now. Let's see. Okay, here's this one. I'll show one. How about this one? Good morning, sir. Have you accepted Dr. Fauci as your Lord and Savior? Oh, I would laugh more, but it's actually kind of creeping me out a little bit. I'm like, I could see that happening. It could be something for the near future for sure. Oh boy. Let's see. All right. I can't help. I love memes. Yeah. It's like, dude, I can't resist. Introducing our 46th president, some dumb fook. Oh God, that's funny. That's funny. Look at the teeth, man. That's so racist. You know what? You guys are racist. Teresa is racist. This came from Teresa. Oh wait, I can't blow it up any bigger. So messed up, girl. Yes, I see that. I see that. Yeah, we'll save some of these for tomorrow night too. Okay. Anyway, guys, look, I just wanted to check in, say good morning, good afternoon to you guys, and just keep the process moving with the Odyssey. Make sure everything's working good over there, and we'll probably be like I said, we'll probably be back on tomorrow night, Saturday night on the main channel, because that's when I'm supposed to get it back, and then tonight at around 8. I think it's 8 Central Time. I'm gonna go and hang out and see if I can hang out with Joanne over there on her Australian broadcast, and that's always a lot of fun, like I said. And so what I'll do is let me find out where it's gonna be, if it's gonna be on YouTube or Odyssey, and I will post a link in the YouTube video and in my Odyssey channel video. I'll post a link in there if you'd like to come check it out tonight. Okay, in a few hours. All right. So I'll find out more information, and I'll be back with you guys. All right. Anyway, let me go ahead and bounce out of here and get a few things done, and we'll see you guys real soon. Anyway, guys, have a great one, and take care out there. Bye, guys.